The statement of poll is the official document the DRO will fill out following the counting of the ballots. It is the summary of votes cast per candidate in a district and polling division, and also reflects those ballots that were rejected during the count and do not apply to anyone's totals. The statement of poll used for the 3 advance voting days for an entire district will also include ballots cast at hospitals, as a mail-in ballot, and at licensed long-term care facilities, mobile polls. Here's what the DRO needs to fill in: the event name and date, the district number and name, all the candidates' names. These are to be listed as they appear on the ballot paper according to the Election Act, where the name shall be in alphabetical order, last name, first name. The total number of votes per candidate. Total all accepted ballots here. Write down the number of rejected ballots from the count. And finally, add the candidate totals to the rejected ballot totals to get the total ballots cast. The DRO must sign this document, along with the election official that assisted with the count, and signed by 2 other witnesses to the count. Here's a look at a DRO filling out a statement of poll for a fictitious advanced election. The DRO has noted event and time and wrote the district number and name. The candidates' names are listed in alphabetical order, last name, first name, as they appeared on the ballot paper. We'll see the DRO fill in the total ballots cast in favor of each candidate. And total those up. Write down the number of rejected ballots and then total the 2 together. Remember to sign the sheet before submitting to the SDRO. If you're counting ballots on Election Day, you are responsible for counting the ballots for a single poll, and the statement of poll is slightly different. You still fill in the event name and date, but now not only do you list the district number and name, but also the poll number. List out the candidates' names alphabetically as they appear on the ballot paper, last name, first name. This block appears only on the Election Day statement of polls. In an earlier video, we discussed bundling the VIX you collected when handing out the ballots into groups of 25. You will do a count of the VIX you collected for Election Day and write that total number down here. This is done prior to any counting. The number of VIX collected by you should equal the amount of ballots counted by you. That's accepted and rejected ballots. Following the count, fill in the total number of votes per candidate and then write down their total. Write down the amount of rejected ballots. Now add the candidates' totals to the rejected totals to get total ballots cast. These 2 boxes should equal out and have the same number, total ballots cast and VIX collected. If there are any discrepancies, you will need to go back and double-check your counts or additions. Let's watch an Election Day statement of poll being filled out for a fictitious event. The DRO has already filled in the event name and date, the district number, name, and poll number, and even has the candidates' names listed alphabetically in order as they appeared on the ballot paper. The DRO has counted the number of VIX collected at the poll on Election Day and writes down that number, 244. So, following the count, the total ballots cast number should be 244. The candidates' votes total 243. There was 1 rejected ballot. It's added to the candidates' totals to come up with a 244 total ballots cast number. The 2 boxes balanced out. Don't forget to sign it along with the other election official and 2 other witnesses to the count, and then submit it to the SDRO. The SDRO will relay this information on the statement of poll to the returning officer, who in turn will add it to the unofficial results page.